the function f and g are defined by f of x is equals to ln x squared plus 3. Then we have g of x is 3 plus 5x over x plus 2, whereby the two functions are defined where x is a member of real numbers and x is a member of real numbers where x is greater than -2. So you can see it's greater than -2 because if this is a negative number 2, then the whole function is going to run to 0. Now, in the event you are given a question and you are told find g inverse of the range of f of x. Now, the function f of x is this ln of x squared plus 3. So if you sketch that graph, if you try to sketch that graph, you realize that this function will take this particular shape that I've drawn here. That this will be the sketch of that graph. But you really didn't have to know that, because we try to see the range. We are told that x is a member of real numbers, but when x is squared, it means that we are not going to have negative numbers in this case. We shall have all positive numbers. So meaning that the least number we can have for x is 0. So meaning that ln of 0 plus 3 is going to be ln of 3. Yeah. So the y value will be any number greater than ln of 3. So the range of f of x becomes f of x greater than or equal to 1.09, or you can even give it in terms of ln like that, and still that is going to be correct. Then the next question was to find the inverse of g function, and you can see the inverse well seated here, the function well seated there. So meaning that you need to change g of x, you change it to y the way I did it here, and then we are going to switch x and y. Now next step is switch x and y. So what does that mean? Where you have x, you are going to replace that with y, and where you have y, you shall replace that with x. And then from there, once you switched x and y, you make y subject. Make y subject, so that now you can be able to proceed, and you can see now our g f of x, g inverse of x, is going to be this value that we are having at this given point. Next question was to find fg of 0. So the first thing I did is to find, because we are finding fg of 0, so I had to work in the inner function. So I find f of 0, g of 0 rather, g of 0 becomes 3 over 2. So then I'm going to substitute, because this is 3 over 2, I'm going to substitute 3 over 2 into the function f of x that we are having here. And if you do that, you are going to get ln of 21 over 4, which is approximately this value here. Next, we are having find the exact value of a for which g of that is this. So substituting e is to 2a into the function g, and substituting square root of that, because remember, for f of x we are having x squared. So in this case, when this is squared, we are going to remain with e is to 4 minus 3. Then if you substitute that, minus 3 and plus 3 that is here is going to cancel out. You end up having ln of e is to 4, and ln of e is to 4 is basically 4. Then multiply these both sides, and then we put the like terms together. You end up having e is to 2a is equals to 5. Then if you introduce ln both sides, introduce ln both sides, so what will that be? This is going to be 2 is equals to ln of 5 divided by 2 divided by 2. And remember, when you are having a is equals to 1 over 2 ln of 5, you can take this to be the power according to the rules of logarithms. So basically that's what I wanted us to look at for this particular question of 2025 P3.